Isam Pantami, even with his record of so many terrorizing issues, he's still very well the minister of, communications and digital economy, which Nigerians are even fed up of because he's one person that Nigerians do not even want because of his correlation and the kind of words he used to show hatred for some other group of people, So since then, there's been a lot of issues. I remember how he slapped, a worker in a parking lot, and there were a lot of issues regarding that. And this time around, remember, he has been asking Nigeria to register your NIN, register this, register that, your SIM card, do this and do that. Well, we don't know how that is going to turn out, but we just hope that things do not go the other way. We just hope things do not go the other way because, he's just one very funny person that has done a lot of terrible things. But because this administration still backs him, what can Nigerians do? And this time around, guess what he did? He has actually signed a multi-billion naira dollar deal with South Korea. Well, what are they signing? What is this about? Well, we'll find out in this report, but please ensure you subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, turn on the notification bell, like, and also share this video. All right, my dear friends, without further ado, let us dive right into the details of this report. Yes, Dr. Isa Pantami, headed Ministry of Communications and Digital Economy, has signed a new deal agreement worth over 5 billion naira. That is about 13 million with dollars with the Republic of Korea. Korea signed the contract on Thursday in Abuja through its granting agency, Korea International Cooperation Agency Office in Nigeria. The agreement seeks to boost the e-government enlargement and proliferation access in the enrollment of the National Identification Number, the KOICA office in Nigeria. In a statement, explained that the new agreement will help the implementation of the project for building foundations towards digital governance in Nigeria from 2020 to 2026. The statement reads, the project, which is fully funded by the Korean government through grant aid, is expected to enhance capacity for the further execution of key initiatives of the National E-Government Master Plan, improve competencies for e-government service delivery through capacity building programs, expand the delivery of government digital services through the activation of the government service portal www.services.gov.ng, and create increased access for NIN enrollment through the establishment of additional NIN enrollment centers. Speaking during the event, Issa Pantami, the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, noted that KOICA's aid disbursement for e-government remained the highest in Nigeria. The Nigerian government in July extended the deadline for NIN linkage to SIM data to October 31st, 2021, but a large number of Nigerians, especially from the southern parts, have vowed not to link their SIM with NIN. Their decisions and positions were hinged on the sympathy Pantami has expressed for the terrorist group Boko Haram, which has killed an estimated 72,000 persons in 12 years. He was also linked with terrorist groups around the world, such as Al-Qaeda. In a 2006 speech, Pantami publicly offered his condolences after the death of Al-Qaeda's leader in Iraq, Abu Musab al-Zarqawi, in an audio clip. While talking about the Nigerian army's war against Boko Haram, he appears to be on the verge of tears as he passionately describes the militants as our Muslim brothers who did not deserve to be killed like pigs. This jihad is an obligation for every single believer, especially in Nigeria, he said in another audio recording, and also declared that he was always happy when infidels were massacred. He has not denied the authenticity of these texts, audio, and video clips. Rather, he said he now saw things differently. In one of his defensive remarks, Pantami said, I have engaged those with Boko Haram ideologies in different places. I have been writing pamphlets in Hausa, English, and Arabic. I have managed to bring back several young persons who have derailed from their right path. Some of the comments I made some years ago that are generating controversies now were based on my understanding of religious issues at the time, and I have changed several positions taken in the past based on the new evidence and maturity. I was young when I made some of the comments. I was in the university. Some of the comments were made when I was a teenager. I started preaching when I was 13. Many scholars and individuals did not understand some of the international events and therefore took some positions based on their understanding. Some have come to change their positions later. Some Nigerians who have expressed reluctance to register for NIN said on Twitter, the thought of it scares me. From the comfort of his office PC, he will pull out your personal data and do what he feels like, Mr. Week advocates rules. Well, a lot of Nigerians are not taking this lightly because some of them are actually reacting. But my question is, when Pantamin is saying he started preaching and do not understand these things, that he was just 13 years old. Now, my question is, how old is Issa Pantami at the moment? At the time he did all of those recordings and, posts and all that, how long have Nigerians been using, mobile phones? Those are some of the things we should really critically look into. Now he's saying he was naive, he was young, and he did some of those things. How old was he then? These are the questions we should ask. So saying that he did it while he was young, he started preaching when he was 13, and all of that just doesn't add up. And whatever it is, I hope that he is relieved of the office he occupies, because the office he even occupies pose a threat in the lives of many Nigerians. Now he's having, a deal with South Korea or North Korea, which, you know how these guys can be. But all the same, let's just keep our fingers crossed and keep praying, because we never can tell what the linking of all of this would end up with and how it's going to turn out. Though he might think these guys are out to help him, but we just hope that will be the case. Yes, let's not be negative. So, my dear people, that is it. Thank you so much for staying tuned. Whatever you have to say about this, please drop it in the comment section. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.